everybody, and welcome to the Geek Lab, or the Lab of Geek, or the Geek do Lab, or whatever. Anyway, behold, for thee is some computing history of great importance. Yes, for hidden in this bag, which says Tandy 102, don't believe it, it lies, is a Tandy TRS-80 Model 100. So what's important about this machine? Well, this machine was one of the first ever notebook style computers. There are some older, but this one the first and one of the most popular. So when you look at your laptop, if you have one, you owe its existence to computers like this. This was built in 1983. So at the time of recording, 2015, it is 32 years old. Although I think this might be a later model, 1985. It was introduced for $1,099 of an 8K version. Yep, and you think computers are sometimes expensive now? Back then, $1,000. Or there was a 24K version available for $1,399. Yes, I'm not sure which one this is. I've forgotten. It's been a while. I'll have a look when we switch it on. Yes, 24K. We're not talking 24 gigabytes, 24 terabytes, 24 megabytes, 24K. Now, when you consider that each word is made of 8 bytes, and this is up to 24 kilobytes, so that's 24,000 words, or 8,000 words, so you're talking 11 pages of text. But it did it for the time. 6 million of these little puppies were built. It uses 4 penlight AA cells, or external 6-volt power, as we will see in a moment. And it has an 8-line by a 40-character LCD display, and weighs in at a massive 1.4 kilograms. So, not much different than your modern laptop. So, what shall we do? We shall have a tour, and we'll start with the customary. What? There is nothing, just a joint. On the right hand side we have power on, off, and the AC jack and display. This is for contrast on the display. On the back we have a reset button, an RS-232C socket, a printer socket, yes, you can print out from this, a cassette port, yes, you can save stuff onto cassette if you run out of memory on here, because it saves on. And on the other side, because this is a UK model, nothing, but on the American model and I think the Australian model, you would have got a telecoms port here. So yes, this can go onto the internet and transmit data, which is one of its primary market uses for journalists. They could type out a document on here, send it back to the office. On the front we have a proper keyboard, not this modern bloody laptop rubbish. I hate modern laptop keyboards, they are junk. This is a keyboard with function keys along the top. All the traditional keys, nothing really unusual. You've got a number button here which allows you to use these keys here as a number pad, something that modern laptops tend to miss out on, most of them. Caps lock, and the display here. So what we'll do, switch it on. Now, unlike modern laptops also, this has no hard drive, has no fan, so it's silent, and it doesn't work on Windows, although it is Microsoft developed. All the hardware is in ROM chips, so read-only memory chips. So as soon as you press the on button, boom, it's on. I can't see that from here, but I just see it on the display of the camera. And as you can see, there it is, switched on. And initial look, it looks like gobbledygook. So what I'm going to do is change the camera angle so we can see the screen better. And we'll have a look at some of the features and functions of the system. Be right back. Okay, there's our 40 by 8 character LCD display. Now this was something amazing at the time. It's not backlit, and as you can see, there's 19,233 bytes left, which means this is the more expensive 24K machine. Yay to the guy that sold it me at Replay. Thank you, I forgot your name, but thank you. If you see this, put your name in the comments so I can publicly thank you on an annotation here. Now, as you can see, it is a year out, but it's got the date, the time. Nah, haven't played with it for ages, and it hasn't had batteries in it for ages. It's been running on the backup battery, so I'm not sure if I set the time right initially. Copyright Microsoft. And as you can see, it's got basic, a text editor, a telecoms system, address book, and a scheduler. The rest of here are files I've created. So what you can do is you can either select the program or move down and select one of the files. Now, see if I'm about to, oh yes, here we go. So navigation around the screen is via these little arrow keys here. So I can move down, up, so down, up, right, and left. No need for a mouse in this world. No, 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 no. This is more quality. Anywho, let's have a look at the basic editor. The basic editor is what it says on the tin. It's Microsoft Basic. So if I type in, this is awkward because I'm working around the camera and the tripod. 10 print, hang on, n equals 1. 20 print n. 30 n equals n plus 1. 40 go to 20. Now most of you probably understand what that means, but for anybody who doesn't, it's setting the variable n to 1, then printing the value of n on the screen, then adding 1 to n, and then it is going back to 20. So do that, print n, go back to 20, print n, increase it by 1, go back, increase it by 1, and we can press enter and run on n like any basic machine of the era and later, and there it goes. And as you can see here, it is not a fast machine. That's it. That's the speed you're getting. Now, I've forgotten how to get out of this. There we go. So, if I now press Shift F8, no, Control F8, Caps Lock F8, Co F8, okay, list, oh it's stopped, okay, there's a, break, okay, there we go, see, not used in a while, okay, if I press Shift F8, it goes back to the menu for me. Isn't that nice? No need to go up and press a cross in the corner or anything like that, or file or exit. It just, no messing, Shift F8, done. Next we have a text editor. File to edit, new. Oh right, I've already created new. So if I go Shift F8, goes back there, I can then go text and test 2, just in case I've created test 1. And there you go, simple file editor. Hello, my name is what? Oh god, is whatever. It is impossible to touch type when you're working your hands around a bloody tripod. But there we go. And this can then, you can then print this. You can send it to a printer. Well, it's not going to work this time because it hasn't got a printer attached. I've tried to use it with some of the printers I've got and you get gobbledygook out. So it's obviously a different type of interface to printers I've got. Let's see if we can get out of this or whether we've got to reboot. F8. menu, and she goes back. Now next you've got a telecoms thing. There we go. I do not know much about this, but you can use this, and we have used this to talk to the serial ports of other computers. We've used this on some microsystems. Apparently they're used on mainframes and servers still. They still use them on servers sometimes to get messages and diagnose. So that's all very good. And thank you. There's an address book. Okay, it's not the most exciting software, but it's software from the day. There's no games, possibly. Address do not found. Press spacebar for menu. Oh dear, I seem to have... Oh yeah, you've got to create a new address. So, and a scheduler. There you go. And you can schedule something. Let's have a look. Test. Schedule. I don't know. But yes, there's a scheduler on here. So, subroutine do, note, not do. Let's have a look what we've got stored on here. These files you can delete through basic, I believe. Don't know all the commands to it. So look, note.do. Yeah, get rid of that. Nothing there. Test2 atc.d. That's some basic I've been playing with. It does make sounds, as you probably heard it beeping, and this will demonstrate it. Don't ask, just enjoy. Boom! Yeah, so you can do stuff like that. And apparently there are games, but I don't have any for this, and you can probably get them on it using the serial communications, but I have not done that. If I manage to do that, I shall make another video about it. So if anybody does know how to do that, please leave things in the comments. So, have you had experiences with this computer? Are you a friend of this computer? Or do you hate it? Let me know in the comments. One last thing. Switch her off. Of course, you want to see the back of the system, don't you? Yep. So this is for expansion, I believe. More memory. There is a rechargeable battery in here, which charges itself off the AA's, I believe. You can switch it on and off there to protect the memory. And 4 AA batteries go in there. And as you can see, break and seal, void your warranty. Radio Shack Service. Oops. Radio Shack Service Centre. 26th of the 4th, I think, 1985. So I don't know if it got repaired or what happened there. But that is what notebook computers looked like a while ago. That is the Tandy TRS-80 Model 100. If you know any neat tricks you can do with it, then please let me know. And this is built like a brick shite house. Yes, very strong. Yes, let me know if you know any neat tricks or how to get games onto it, and I shall make further videos showing then how to do that and mentioning your name. So, if you haven't already, please comment, rate, subscribe. We have our social media down below. And thank you very much for watching. Thank you very much.
You need to quit being dirty. You're a dirty boy.